Energy Records.
The South Asian Invasion.
The Unstoppable.
Lady B.
In the mix.
This one goes out to my DC crew.
The Bandura beat.
Swaraj Radio this hour powered by Fibertech, lighting up the world one home at a time. Call 604-507-2199. Fibertechbc.ca. Fibertech.
Keeping it locked with Lady B, 96.1.
I'm doing things my way.
Swaraj.
Come on.
Lady B in the mix.
Udan. संघर्ष, कशमकश, जद्दोजहद हर इंसान दी जिंदगी चाहता है कि मामूली जिहा संघर्ष भी नहीं बर्दाश्त करते पर कुछ विलक्षण इंसान जिंदगी दे वड्डे वड्डे इम्तिहान दे के भी सफलता, कामयाबी, फतेह, जित प्राप्त कर लेंदे ने। इदां दे विलक्षण खास इंसान दी कहानी उस दी ज़बानी जिसने अपनी जिंदगी विच हिम्मत नहीं हारी, हौसले बुलंद रखे, हर चुनौती दा इस तरह सामना कीता कि होरां नूं भी उत्साह मिल सके। The phoenix is the beautiful mythical bird that rises from its own ashes. पंजाबी च कहंदे ने कुकनूस, परवाने दी तरह अपनी अग विच जल के, राख खो के, अपनी अस्तियां च उड़ के एक लंबी उड़ान भरदा है। उड़ान, 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 उड़ान। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੱਗੀ ਜੈਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। His full name is Jugpreet Bajwa. Jaggi, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bali ji. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਤੇ ਰੇਡੀਓ 96.1 FM ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ। And to all the the listeners that are listening, Jugpreet Bajwa ਦੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, ਨਮਸਕਾਰ and assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.
So ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਜੀ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿ actually I'm going to just kind of find out along with the listeners. So ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਸੁਣਨ ਲੱਗੀ ਹਾਂ। ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲ। So ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਜੱਗੀ is 17 years old. ਇਹ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਨੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ stage performances ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ. I believe you've performed on more than 500 stage shows.
That's correct.
Which is pretty impressive for being 17 years old.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a really great experience. My first performance was at the age of 6, and it was one of my memorable performances, Squamish Chisiga. The mayor ne actually manu invite kita si. He heard me at a family function, so it was really great, a really great experience. And since then, there's been no looking back. And music is obviously my life, so it's been great.
So Jaggi, tusi dekh nahi sakde
ji.
I believe you were 6 months old when this happened.
Hanji, jadon main 6 mahine da siga, I had eye cancer, and both of my eyes were removed. They dono akkhan kadni pe te hun prosthetic eyes that I have now. So I mean, it's a good thing. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the doctors and the nurses and all the volunteers for helping me at PC Children's Hospital, because without them it would not have been possible.
So Jaggi, 6 ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ obviously ਕੁਝ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਯਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ. ਹਾਂਜੀ. But you obviously remember your childhood.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I do remember, though, however. You do remember? I remember this vivid image, and my puaji, when she told me, I could sort of picture it. Jadon mein, I was very little at the time. My cousin had thrown a balloon at me, and I could see the balloon and stuff, and this was before I had cancer, and it's remarkable that I remember that.
So you were still a baby, a very small baby.
Hanji. And when I was growing up, obviously there's challenges you have to face, because jadon main elementary school ch siga, loki nu pata nahi si ki blindness ki hunda ki hai, like loki thonu alien samajhde si ke like what is what is blindness? Like no one could explain. And, we did a great job by, introducing elementary school students to what blindness is all about. And it's not that we can't do anything. In fact, we're just differently abled people. And we can do other things that other people, even better than other sighted people.
So did you go to the normal school de vich gaya si ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ special school ਸੀ?
जी normal school ਚ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ मैं. I still go to a normal high school right now. So बहुत ही मतलब I wouldn't say it's obviously been a difficult journey in terms of socializing in high school, in elementary school, but once I got into high school, everything really changed, and it's been really fun though. I mean, looking back at my childhood years, it's just been so wonderful, and I just got to enjoy everything and take it as everything comes, So,
let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਸੋਚਿਆ, why did this happen to me?
ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ child ਸੀਗਾ, ਉਸ time ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰੀ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੋਇਆ, like, and then when I got older, I took it more positively, like ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੈ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਵਧੀਆ ਲਈ ਹੁੰਦਾ. So like whatever God does is for your good. So I took that positive image, and obviously my parents and my family have always been by my side with this, and they've given me obviously that positive vibe. They've stood by me like a rock since I was little, so it's been remarkable.
And I have to say, actually, ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ, when you speak to somebody, you really can feel somebody's energy. And even yesterday when I spoke to you on the phone, you radiate positivity.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I try to take things as it comes, and I look at the big picture and just keep a smile on my face, and ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ.
So ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, ਹੁਣ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਦੱਸੀਏ. You obviously have a passion which has developed when you were very very young.
ਹਾਂਜੀ.
So ਮੇਰਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ 6 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਾਉਣ ਲੱਗ ਪਏ ਸੀ?
Actually ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੈਡੀ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਛੋਟਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਸਟੇਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ I used to sleep there, and my stereo de nali gana sunda siga. And my daddy ji took me into training because I used to sing all the time, and I love singing, and so since I was actually very little, I started singing about 3 or 4. So since then it's been wonderful.
Did your dad tell you what you used to sing in the beginning?
It's funny. I used to sing a lot of old Bollywood music, and and some stuff I can't even remember because I was so little at the time, right? But some songs stay in my memory, like Muhammad Rafiji's, and obviously the Punjabi songs back then, Jazzy B's London Patola, and those old songs has really been great.
So you are 17 years old now. ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ 13 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀ, you released your very own album, Jaggi De Nakhre.
Yes. So basically the album means Jaggi De Nakhre means Jaggi's moods or Jaggi's attitude, because every song in there has different emotions and a different perspective on things. And yeah, I mean it was a great experience making that album for sure.
ਸੁਣਾਓਗੇ ਕੁਛ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਇੱਕ ਮੇਰਾ ਡੈਡੀ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਗਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਲਬਮ 'ਚ, ਦਿਲੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ, ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸੀ ਪਾਪਾ. ਦਿਲੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸੀ ਪਾਪਾ, ਦਿਲੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸੀ ਪਾਪਾ, ਵਿਛੋੜਾ ਦੇ ਗਏ ਅੱਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਪਾ, ਦਿਲੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ.
That's very beautiful.
ਅੱਜ ਜਗੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਪਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਾ ਦੋ, ਅੱਜ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਪਾਪਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਾ ਦੋ, ਮੇਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ रोशनी लया दो मेरी जिंदगी विच रोशनी लया दो दिलों तो भी ज्यादा प्यारे सी पापा प्यारे सी पापा.
That's very beautiful, very touching. You're obviously very close to your dad.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल जी. I'm close to all my family, but you know, the reason we wrote this song was because you know, everyone writes about you know, the moms and
Yeah.
So daddy's like, you know, थोड़ा जिहा daddy दा भी
ख्याल रखना
हाँ
चाहिए.
जी.
ठीक. So ਅਗਲਾ ਗੀਤ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੁਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ. ਸ਼ੋ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੁਝ ਫੇਵਰਿਟ ਗੀਤਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ, and one of them was a Ghulam Ali song. So ਉਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੁਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ. Enjoy this.
आवे माही मैं तो प्यारा लगने वे तू ना कर जोर तिघाने नंगे पिंडे मैनू छमका मारे मेरे रोंदे नैन मारे जितनियां तन मेरे ते लगियां ते तेरे एक लगे तो तू जाने गुलाम फरीद दिल ओथे दे जिथे अगला कदर भी जाने पंजाबी गीत पेश कर रहा हूं पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जुदाई पता लगा मैनू पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया.
Swaraj Radio 96.1 FM ਗੁਲਾਮ ਅਲੀ ਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਦੀ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਖੁਦ ਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੋ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਸੁਣ ਲਈਏ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ.
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ. आवे माही मैथों प्यारा लगे वेतना कर जोर ठिगाने नंगे पिंडे मैनू छमका मारे मेरे रोंदे नैन नू माणे जितनियां तन मेरे ते लगियां ता तेरे एक लगे ता तू जाने गुलाम फरीद दिलियो थे दये जिथे अगला कदर भी जाने पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जुदाई पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जुदाई पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया इंज लगी जिवें रुस गई खुदाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया नाल सलूक दे बोल वे माही असी हाँ परदेसी पखी तै दिल बर दे देखण कारण असां बहुती उडीकी रखी जद तक तू नजरी ना आया वे थक जावन साडी अखीं गुलाम फरीद हो कदे नी मुड़िया जिन्ना नज़ब इशक दी चखी भुल गई मैनू कजले दी तार वे छड़ दिते सारे हार ते शिंगार वे भुल गई मैनू कजले दी तार वे छड़ दिते सारे हार ते शिंगार वे छड़ दिते सारे हार शिंगार वे कंगी वाई ना कदे ना मेहंदी लाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जुदाई पता लगा मैनू पता लगा मैनू हुंदी की जुदाई जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया जदों दा मेरा माही रुसिया
Wow, absolutely amazing. Everybody, you guys are listening in to Juggy Jag, and his full name is Jugpreet Bajwa. Inna de naal assi aaj gallan baataan kar rahe hain. Ek choti ji commercial break to baad. We'll be right back. You guys keep it locked. Swaraj Radio, welcome back to the show. ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਜੱਗੀ ਜਾਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ 17 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਸੁਣਿਆ he's been singing throughout the show today beautiful voice ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ challenges face ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਬਾਵਜੂਦ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੈਂਸਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ 6 months old ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਕੱਢਣੀਆਂ ਪਈਆਂ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ but ਹੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ and that's what we're talking about. So Juggy, I was just looking at ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਡੈਡ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਰਡ ਫੜਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ seeing the world through music. Explain that to me.
Well, basically what it means is you know, music is like my eye. When I sing or when I listen to it, it's like I'm, you know, going through the whole world because music is so universal. Music सारी दुनिया च चलता है जिथे भी तुसी जांदे हो उथे मतलब different styles the music जे हुंदे आ. So basically that's what it means is like seeing the world through music, like you're like because I listen to all sorts of genres, so yeah.
So you were very little when you stopped seeing. So most of your life we could say you haven't seen. What kind of challenges do you face? Because I mean, it's kind of different. I remember interviewing somebody that has spent half their life seeing and half their life blind.
Half their life blind, yes.
Yeah. And so for him, his challenges were different because a lot of it was a sense of loss. Do you have that? Do you feel that sense of loss?
Because I was 6 months old when the cancer happened, you know, I don't feel that as much, or barely any, but I was so little, right? So I guess the challenges, I mean, were mostly, you know, in my childhood when, you know, I didn't accept myself and, you know, it looked like people didn't accept me because of that either, right? I mean, I was just so into my, you know, self back then, and you know, now it's all, you know, changed, and I've learned a lot of things during the way, and you know, I've just held up high, and you know, so right now, I mean, I travel everywhere by myself too, so I wouldn't say there's as much challenge being blind now. I mean, to me, I could say I hardly notice it.
You know, I'm going to say that to me, you're not the average 17-year-old. Because most 17-year-old, 16-year-old kids that you speak to, you have an air of confidence about you. You carry yourself with a certain level of strength and substance. Do you feel different? Do you feel different to them?
Dekho ji, you know, everyone is, you know, different in their own way, and you know, obviously it depends on experience, right? When I learned a lot, and you know, I grew up, you know, with my, you know, my parents taught me a lot, and you know, I grew up, you know, going through things. So for me, obviously, the experience is going to be a bit different than others, and you know, so. I don't feel really any different with others. I mean, I socialize, you know, just as teens do.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just depends on the situation too, right? So, I've been in all those types.
So you're 17 years old. You're at school right now, doing well.
Hanji. school's going really well. I'm just, exams are coming up soon, so you know how we love exams, right?
Yeah. Nobody. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about your music some more then, because obviously school de naal mera
Ji.
khayal tusi roz riyaz karde ho.
Haan ji.
You have lessons every single day, so it's obviously a huge passion in your life.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल जी and I just not just lessons I listen to a lot of music shows that I can watch. My favorite one right now is actually Jo Jeeta Wahi Superstar. Very good show. I find that it's very unique and because everyone's singing out of their own genre, so it's really cool to see that. And music is like you said, it's part of my life. So
Ki karna chaਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ? What do you want to do?
For the future, I would like to just continue on with my music career and jidda playback singer Bollywood kam karna. That's my future plan, and just to keep going with either university music education. I mean right now there's a lot of possibilities in the air, but ultimately that's my huge goal, is to become a playback singer, and not just Bollywood but Hollywood, and also do Punjabi music as well.
So you sang earlier for us Gulam Ali song, and you did it incredible justice.
Thank you.
ਇੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੀਤ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ, and I asked you about your favorite songs, and one of your own songs was one of your favorites too, Apna Virsa.
Apna Virsa, hanji, because it totally represents our religion, and I've a lot of people told me they love the song. I sang it at Vaisakhi as well, so I got a great response from that as well. Do lina
so मैं सुनिया नहीं हैगा, so ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਆ ਗਈ ਏ ਹੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸਿਆਂ ਚ ਡਿਸਕੋ ਵੀ ਛਾ ਗਈ ਏ ਹਾਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਆ ਗਈ ਏ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸਿਆਂ ਚ ਡਿਸਕੋ ਵੀ ਛਾ ਗਈ ਏ ਗਿੱਧਾ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਵੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਗਵਾ हो आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा। लथ गई सिरा उतों फुलकारियां, नक्का विचों नत्थां भी वगा के मारियां। लथ गई सिरा उतों फुलकारियां, नक्का विच नत्थां भी वगा के मारियां। वाल कटे वा किलियां जी ना इना पा हो आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा, आजो अपना लिए विरसा बचा।
Awesome. So ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਈ ਕਲਾਕਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੱਸੇ ਸੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ?
It's really hard to say because ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੈ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ you get to grab all the good things out of everyone and convert it into your own style. So I mean everyone's my role model, everyone that's senior and everyone that sings is always my role model, but I gotta say Shankar Mahadevan ji, because he's very creative, and especially his song Breathless really inspired me to go ahead with my music. And I would say Master Slim ji in Punjabi, because he's one of the maestros out there right now in his music. So it's really been good listening to all of them and learning from them.
Any of your favorites that you've personally performed with?
Personally performed with Master Slim ji at a private thing, and it was a great experience because and just to be with them, and he's just so nice and so down to earth, and he's very I learned a lot from him as well.
So ਇੱਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਗੀਤ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਅੱਜ ਹੁਣ ਆਏ ਦੀ ਦਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ
You want to sing us some of it?
Sure. नियावो सयोरल देओ वधाइयां ते मेरा पीर करानू आ नियावो सयोरन दियो वधाइयां ते मेरा पीर मेरे कर आया नी आसमान दा तारा मेरी चोली डिग्या ता मेरे रब ने सबब नी बनाया अज होना दीदार माहीदा अज होना दीदार अज होना दीदार माहीदा अज होना दीदार अज महीने आना ही आना अज महीने आना अज महीने आना ही आना अज महीने आना अज होना दीदार माहीदा अज होना दीदार अज हवावा हुण देखो हवावा किस तरह आंदी अज हवावा अज हवावा अज हवा अज हवा अज हवा मिठिया वगना अज धरती ने दुल्हन सजना करना हो करना करना हार शिंगार माहीदा अज होना दीदार अज होना दीदार माहीदा अज होना दीदार.
Amazing. Juggy, you're going to go a very, very long way. So my next question is obviously ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ socializing ਦੇ time ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੇਲ ਲੱਗਦਾ. You have additional stuff to do. You have your singing to train for every single day. But yet you still find time to go and speak at fundraisers for cancer. Where does that will and strength come from?
I think it comes from, I like to tell everyone that, and I'm glad that they're doing this fundraising thing because it's awesome. And I really love going there because I was part of it. I was one of the patients too, and it's from the bottom of my heart. I like to donate and I like to perform there, and inspire other cancer patients like me that are recovering or have recovered, and just to keep going in life. I mean, there's a lot of talent there, and it's really great to get out and do that stuff. It's really awesome.
What kind of things do you hear people say to you, people that are going through something, or just general people that are inspired?
Some people say, to me, if they have no talent. And some of my friends say that too. And, my response to that is, everyone has a talent. And, either if you're a good painter or, anything you like to do, just take that and move on with it. If you're a good artist, if you're, whatever you feel that you're good at, just stand up for your talent because everyone has talent any way or other. Yeah.
So you sang earlier, Apna Virsa. I was going to ask you then, when Chitta Pul Gaya, have you been to Punjab?
Gee, I've been to Punjab. I've been there 2 times. It's been really great experience. I like going to Patiala and Amritsar and Ludhiana and Chandigarh. Even though Chandigarh is between Punjab and Haryana, but it's awesome being there. Obviously.
What's that favorite experience?
Favorite experience, I would have to say the Golden Temple.
Wow.
बहुत ही मतलब you feel like you're close to God there, and ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਆਨੰਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਨਹਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ just doing the ardas and just that calmness, that peacefulness that is there, it's amazing.
Do you do part?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ.
That's good. So ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੀਤ ਬਾਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, a singer that I guess you must have a lot of respect for, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan ਸਾਹਿਬ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਗਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ.
ਗਮਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਚਰਖਾ ਤੇ ਦੁੱਖਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਪੂਣੀਆਂ ਹਾਏ ਜਿਉਂ ਜਿਉਂ ਕੱਤੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਪਈਆਂ ਦੂਣੀਆਂ ਕੱਤ ਸਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਗਤ ਸਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਗਦ ਸਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਗਦ ਸਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਵਲਲੀਏ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਪੂਣੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਪਰੀ ਹੋ ਚਿੰਗੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਉੱਠਦੀ ਹੂਕ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆਵਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂਕ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆਵਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਉੱਠਦੀ ਹੂਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਉੱਠਦੀ ਹੂਕ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆਵਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂਕ ਕੱਤਾ ਪੂਣੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਗਦੇ ਵਗਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਹਾਸੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਕੱਤਾ ਪੂਣੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਗਦੇ ਵਗਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਹਾਸੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਕਾਲੀ ਰਾਤ ਵਾਲੀ ਡੰਗੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੂਗ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆਵਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂਕ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆਵਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਚਰਖੇ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਕੂਕ.
Absolutely beautiful. I have nothing left to say. You've won many, many awards. Do you want to tell me about some of those?
Hanji, bilkul ji. Actually, starting in 2008, one of my great experiences at Ektara. It was really great. I won the Ektara competition, and I got to record my CD, and it was a really great experience. I also won Red FM Idol 2010, and my photo was put up on all the transit buses in the Lower Mainland. I also won the Community Leadership Award in 2010 as well, sponsored by the Surrey Leader. It was made by the Surrey Leader, and it was a really great experience getting that award. And and I think it's inspired a lot of people. I got a lot of response from that, so it was great.
Jiggy, what else do you like to do in your spare time, if there is any?
Well, I like traveling. I mean, that's one of my big things. I love exploring new places. I love when it's nice outside. I like to go down to the beach or something, and or just hang out and just take the train random places. Explore those places as well. So traveling I think is one of my other biggest hobbies. I also like to watch hockey. I'm a big hockey guy, and I mean, those are my big hobbies, and I like swimming and skiing and skating as well. So,
It's interesting that you use the word "watch" a lot.
Hanji. And a lot of people ask me about that. Watch as in because you can't see, and I'm, and I just take it as an expression. Like, I watched it, and I like watching this, and I like watching that. And I think because the mainstream society is used to using that word, right? So we're part of the mainstream society as well. So we use that word a lot.
So you mentioned traveling, you like to go out and stuff. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ?
Absolutely.
There's no challenges that you face?
There are, challenges as in, like, if I'm going to a new place, obviously...
You got to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. But, I've figured a lot of things out,
I'm sure you have.
Just by traveling and just by looking around, just by hanging out with friends. And I love traveling. That's for sure.
Do you remember your first performance on stage?
I would have to say... I remember bits and pieces of it. I remember it was a very, very nice day outside. It was Canada Day, so it was July 1st, so it was summer. तो बहुत ही बढ़िया सी. And Squamish था वैसे ही बहुत ही बढ़िया जगह है. It's a very beautiful place. So just to be there and just to see just to see the atmosphere and to see all those people supporting me, it was really great.
You said top above बढ़िया सी. Do you just feel it, or can you actually tell?
I can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very beautiful. We'll be talking some more to Jaggi as soon as we come back. Commercial break. Keep it locked. Swaraj Radio 96.1 FM. Welcome back to the show. It's the third edition of Adan, and we're speaking to Jaggi Jag here in the studio. Jaggi, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਹਿੰਦੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ, ਉਰਦੂ ਤੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ.
So ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੀਤ ਸੁਣਾ ਦਿੱਤੇ already. Maybe you can sing us a little bit of a Hindi song and a little bit of an English song, whatever you like.
Sure.
मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ. यूँ तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ. तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता. मेरी माँ भीड़ में यूँ न छोड़ो मुझे, घर लौट के भी आना पाऊँ माँ. भेजना इतना दूर मुझको तू, याद भी तुझको आना पाऊँ माँ. क्या इतना बुरा हूँ मैं माँ, क्या इतना बुरा. मेरी माँ जब भी कभी पापा मुझे जो जोर से झूला झूलाते हैं माँ, मेरी नजर ढूंढे तुझे, सोचूं यही तू आके थामेगी माँ. उनसे मैं ये कहता नहीं, पर मैं सहम जाता हूँ माँ. हो चेहरे पे आने देता नहीं, दिल ही दिल में घबराता हूँ माँ. तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता. मेरी माँ.
Beautiful, very, very heartfelt. Jaggi, do you have a favorite memory?
Favorite memory? That's really hard to say. I mean, every day I take is my favorite days. I gotta say, my favorite memory is probably my first ever concert. My first ever exclusive concert that I did on September 15th, 2007. It was on my mom's birthday too, so
yeah,
even made it even more special. But the whole event was sold out, and it was great. It was a great experience, and it was awesome.
So मैं देखਿਆ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ you're humming something ਕੋਈ ਧੁਨ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਗੁੰਗੁਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ when you find yourself absent-mindedly
You know,
doing?
there's one English song that I really like called "Fly Me to the Moon." Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me, yeah, yeah. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, yeah, yeah. I love you.
Beautiful. Jiggy Jag, ladies and gentlemen, and he'll be taking us out of the show in approximately 30 seconds. Keep it locked. Swaraj Radio 96.1 FM. उम्मीद करती हैं कि आज का शो तुसी पसंद कीता होवेगा. Jiggy, I want to say something. I've interviewed a lot of people. I've met a lot of people, and I feel very honored to have met you.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here, and once again, thank you to the listeners of Radio 96.1 FM and to Baliji and the rest of the staff here. Thank you very much.
I wish you all the success. I have no doubt that you're going to go a very, very long way. And thank you for entertaining us today. And I hear that you sing Sain very well. So please take us out of the show.
कोई अली आखे कोई वली आखे कोई कहे दाता सच्चे मालकानू मैनू समझ ना आवे कि नाम देवां इस गोल चकी दियां चाल कानू रूदा असल मालिक ओही मनिए जी जिदा नाम लइए तां सरूर होवे अखां खुलियां नू महबूब दिसे हाय अखां बंद होवण तां हुजूर होवे कोई सौण वेले कोई नहाण वेले कोई गाण वेले तैनू याद करदा एक नजर तू मेरे दी मार साईं जगी भी खड़ा फरियाद करदा
Wow, very, very beautiful. I want to say thank you again for coming out, and hopefully we'll see you again on stage, on a very big stage somewhere, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everybody else for tuning in. 96.1 FM signing out.